Hello, leaders. Good to see you again. Joe Lenhart back here with you with Advanced 360 Education. If you don't know us, we're a marketing company rooted in data and technology. And if you have marketing needs out there, we would love to help you. Just hit me up and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. You know, for the past 3, 4, 5 months, I don't even know how long it's been, I have been consistently putting out videos every single week about simple topics that make a very big difference in your leadership and make a big difference for your people. As you know, most of us here believe in the concept of putting people first and servant leadership. And I think that is just so powerful. We have talked about some great topics. Let me just rattle some things off and then I'll tell you what's on my mind. We have talked about being people first. We've talked about relationships and hope, influence and encouragement and active listening, empowerment, the concept of rippling, trust, accountability, self-awareness, core values, casting vision, and the list goes on and on. And folks, today it got me thinking about, we spend all of this time as leaders developing leaders behind us. And that's really what we should be doing. We should be developing that inner circle around us. We stand on their shoulders. We can't go up until they grow up. All of those things apply. But you know what happens sometimes, as long as we're not insecure leaders, and I've been an insecure leader before, is that typically at some point we all move on. Isn't that true? And so I've lost great talent over the years. And if I've had them for 2 or 3, even 4 years, I feel very grateful that I had them. And I do my best, especially at this point in my life, to wish them well and to become their biggest cheerleader. You know why? Well, first of all, because I'm about them first, right? But secondary to that, I realized some time ago, and I hope you will too, that legacy is a thing. Leadership legacy. So your leadership tree, I don't know if you've ever really sat down and thought about the people that you've impacted from your teams that are all over this country, working for different companies, different schools, different churches, nonprofits, whatever it may be, that are likely in the leadership place that they are because of your mentoring, because of the time you spent developing them, trusting them, empowering them, coaching them, asking them simple questions like, what did you learn from it? Right? And so I start thinking about some of the great people in my life that are all over the country that I still text or email and try to encourage to this day. And I guess what I'm saying to you as you look back after a long career of leadership, and believe me, I'm not done yet, okay? But you look back with great pride and you realize that those same people are now out rippling the same messages that you instilled in them many years ago. And what I find is a great sense of pride when I watch them on social media, when I talk to them, when I hear stories or read articles or read their books or whatever they're doing out there. If I had any part of that journey for them, and that's really the most important part, is the journey, right? I just enjoy looking back and feeling like, hey, I made a difference there. And so I continue to want to produce fruit as a leader. And I hope that that's the same attitude that you share. The more fruit we can produce and the more leaders we can produce that go out there and do amazing things, putting people first, the better off this world's going to be. And those are my thoughts today. Again, very simple stuff. Think about the legacy that you're creating. It's important stuff and it makes a big difference. Okay, guys, enjoy, keep rippling, and I'll talk to you next week.